My fourth or fifth time recording this. Let's see. Aries. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to talk about the month of September and any cool dates that I see for you and what to work on. So let's get right into it. So this is your Aries rising sign. Duh, look it over here. Anyways, so the sun is going to step into your sixth house. Okay, so for the entire month, starting in like 2-3 days, we're gonna finally enter the Virgo sun. And what is Virgo about? Well, the sixth house, work, health, and daily routines. Literally keeping up a good time management, changes at work. A lot of you may have already had changes in your job. This is including your coworkers, the processing of at work. This is a good time to balance out your sleeping schedule. Of obviously why Virgo is a challenging house for you. The sixth house is a challenging house for everyone. You can experience like getting tired more, or just having a lot of things to schedule for throughout the day. So just keep that in mind, because the sun in here will be focusing on your 12th house. So a good sleeping schedule will not hurt. Some of you, the sixth house is another house that I like to call distraction house. Even though you're meant to be working and being efficient, the sun here also focus on the 12th house, so you can get distracted by pretty little things. So just keep that in mind. It's hard to be a good person during that time. This is for everyone, everybody's sixth house. So this means being a cheater, Aries, or like I said, doing your own thing, like skipping out on work. So we're going to talk about some of the things that I saw here. Also, we're going to talk about Mars and Gemini in this video, because Mars obviously will be in your third house. So let's talk about that. So now that you know what to focus on with the sun is our focus, the month of work, health, and daily routine, right? Now, Mars is in your third house, right? And he is the ruler of your first house, which is your body, yourself, your personality. And he is also the ruler of your eighth house, which is about transformation, intensity, sometimes crisis. Being that is in the third house, Mars actually does very well here for you. So this is good for you with a sharp mind, being more wittier, having thinking fast on your feet, on your toes. This is the actual conversations that you may have with people. You may be more sharper. Some people may not like it, so just be aware of it, especially those that are in charge of you, elders, husband. This is the husband house. Sorry, Aries women. But this is also the house of your father, grandma, supervisors. If you have a mentor, maybe you're a life coach or whatever. I don't know. This could also be like a system. A lot of you could be filing paperwork, learning how to drive, some type of process, some type of skill. Maybe you're taking a class. It requires you to study, learn, write things, make a project. Some of you are finally changing your social media, which again, it will change your public image. So this Mars transit is pretty cool. We're going to talk about it when it goes retrograde. I'll probably do another video to explain that retrograde is not bad. Retrograde is slowing down and getting things we missed. And since Mars is going to be in Gemini, things are going to happen fast. So retrograde is for you to catch up. So that's not that bad. But again, when Mars is in the third house, a couple things is you'll be more productive. You'll have more media projects, whatever Mercury is already doing around the chart. So Mercury will continue moving into Libra. So those are working with partnerships. The third house is siblings. Some of you could be in a business with a sibling. Or this could be a cousin. Maybe you have to help out your cousin, maybe, or your sibling, or they're living with you. This is also a house that could mean like repairs to your mother house, especially for those that don't live with their mother. These are for the Aries that don't live with their mother. Your mother could be going through some changes literally in her house, repairs, and that could be the Mars transit, okay? Another thing is Mars here will be making some type of square to your sixth house. If you have any Virgo placements, also any Pisces placement works the same way. You'll be more distracted with Pisces placement, Virgo placements, fighting distraction, fighting the logic, things that you're supposed to do. Maybe the sixth house is a house we kind of get into some bullshit karmically, some debts, some like things you can't avoid, like swiping your credit card. Like you can't avoid it. Like yeah, that's the sixth house. Signing up for some important paperwork, some type of matrix thing like credit cards, leases, stuff like that. Your sibling could be going through some transformation. Do watch your tongue, meaning you may sound, like I said, sharper. I think I mentioned that, but I just want to remind you on that, especially to your siblings or people that are close by to you, anyways. Like I said, this is the ruler of your first, so this could be physical changes. You're walking more, talking more, driving more, some third house things. So you're, might get tired more. Sixth house, like we talked about this. You get tired, might need a rest, or at the gym, have a busy, tight schedule. You don't even have time to play. This is an eighth house of transformation, so this could be an associate of yours, like a neighborhood friend, especially towards the middle of September. Could be going through something, whatever, some type of crisis, something, What else? Another thing is Mars will be making a slight aspect to this 10th house, which is is an eighth aspect, whatever. So this is like a change to your public image. People may see you differently. Maybe you wear your uniform home and they didn't know you was working at Starbucks. I don't know. And now people know you work on Starbucks, which is some eighth house thing. Maybe you didn't want people to know that. That's some eighth house hidden thing. You can say it or reveal it or let it go. Excuse me. Sorry. Clashing, like I said, we talked about your supervisors. We talked about your elders. I just want to make sure we cover everything. Filing paperwork, making you more agile. This is your social media and like devices. So if you have electronics, you may be using them more. Or some type of situation happens, some type of transformation. Maybe you end the contract. You change your phone because Sprint T-Mobile keeps calling you and hounding you to make a deal. September is usually when Apple drops their phones anyways. So a lot of you may switch a phone. Or not, I wouldn't, duh. Anyways, finally executing some plans here. This is great, especially if you've been waiting to do something somehow and you're like, okay, this is the time to do it. Like, fuck it, I'm going to do this social media. I'm going to put out as much content as I can weekly. I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to put it on my schedule, time it, schedule it, because it's part of my daily, it's part of my job. I want social media to pay me. I don't know. This is for you. I'm just helping you. So by the end of this, you may cut off people. You may end a job, take a break from a job. Maybe a lot of you already have. Like, this would be ideal. Like, oh, maybe I go on a vacation during this time. Yeah, that's a sixth house thing. Let's talk about some dates that I do want you to remember. I'm not going to spin it here, but anyways, write down August 28th. We're going to have a new moon at 4 degrees, which is a Cancer degree in your sixth house, which is renewal of your fourth house into your sixth. I know that doesn't make sense, but I'll explain it. So that means like, maybe you start a new health routine. The sixth house is health. Take care of your body more. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go home earlier. Fourth house, because I need the rest. I've been working more. I'm going to work on staying at home more. Fourth house after the new moon. Or doing whatever the fuck I want. The fourth house is like is a Cancer house. So it's about the moods that you're in. So it depends. Maybe you start cleaning the house. Like, you know what? Every Saturday I'm going to have to start cleaning it. Or I'm just going to take some time off for me. Like, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go out with friends. Lilith is in this fourth house. So who knows? Right, what Lilith wants you to do, right? But on Overall, this is routines, changing your health. This is a new karmic journey, so you might spend more money unexpectedly. Be careful, pay attention. Or your family go through some changes. 4 degrees is family, or your home, or yourself. This could be, again, the sixth house of siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, especially from your mother's side. This could be a theme. And pay a look, take a look at that. It might come up. This could mean like your partner probably has a lot more things to do at home, and you have to go and do your own thing, something of that nature. You'll see. 4 degrees can make you emotional or moodier. Like I said, it does bring in a venial to your fourth house of emotions. Okay, so let's see what else makes you more carefree, things your way, Anyways, August 31st, it inspires you to do things. This is cute. This is how I go to sleep. Sorry. August 31st, inspire you to do things, to show out, go places. Mars sextile Jupiter. Watch, I'll post something about that day, but looks fun, looks good. It's bringing in your body house and your Mars, so going somewhere, public speaking, working, maybe you're recording yourself more. Whatever, some body thing or personality in your third house is like name, signing something, going somewhere, walking. So I wanted to mention that. I got September 3rd, which would be putting things into action. I forgot why I wrote that down, but write that down. I know I wrote it down because Mars is probably trining Mercury that day. Yeah. So that's actually really good because I think Mercury will be in Libra and it'll trine your third house. So going places with your partner, or talking to the partner you want, or your partner wants to have a serious conversation, or your partner's father comes into the picture, or your partner goes on a trip, comes back, something. Oh, sorry if you, I didn't want to drop that. What else? Also, September 15th, Saturn will be squaring Uranus, which was the last square. This is your 11th house and second house, so this could be family, money, something that can affect your confidence. Your second house, you may be doubtful, or it depends on how you've been using this closing transit. You find out that you have more money, you gain more money, you put it away, hopefully. This could be like drama from other people. Saturn up here, friends, they could be on their own thing, bringing you intensity that you're not really wanting to hear right now, not tired of hearing it, whatever. The second house could be family, things you just can't avoid. This could be literally your job just giving you more money. Honestly, this is the second house of money, 11th house of gains. This is your mouth, your knees. Just wanted you to know. And Venus at that time would probably be already in Virgo, the sixth house. So again, the sixth house is like a karmic thing towards you anyways. So you want to pay attention, especially when Venus goes into Virgo. Okay? Venus is actually in a good place right now. Mars is in a kind of okay place. But we're going to learn to adjust. Use this Mars in Aries for positive changes, please. What else I want to put you on to? Jupiter will just be retrograding backwards into your 12th house. You could be in your thoughts again, in your subconscious mind. This could be making you learn some new things that you weren't seeing, wanting you to travel more, whatever. We'll make a video for that, but I'm going to make it this short. Hopefully this makes sense. Okay, let's talk about your partner. I don't want to miss that out. So your partner is right now, currently, as long as Venus is in Leo, your partner's quite busy either with the kids or with their own projects that they're trying to execute. Maybe they're having family things pop up for themselves. Again, finances, your partner may be finally getting their finances in order or something of that nature. I think it should be good. For those that are single, hang in there, Aries. I feel like you shouldn't be single right now. You should be people popping up somehow. Saturn, you may not want them. Don't get confused by them. Okay, so, or you may be wanting someone who's far away, out of your league. Leo. Hello? I just want to let you know. Especially that, oh wow, I put y'all on later. Anyways, love you. Have a great day for those that have a partner. When the sun goes into the sixth house, your partner may be cheating or you're the cheater. Aries, I don't know. But the sixth house been having some interesting transits happening there. And it just had a conjunction in the 12th house. You're over it. People are doing mediocre shit and you're trying to raise your vibration, especially because you're on some I deserve more. Self-worth is really packed. So, love you, Aries. We're hanging there, baby. We're going to be on top after this.